So much like introducing a new pet to a home, you have to be really careful about putting figures into their new habitat. All right, there you go, little guy. There's your new home. All right. Michael Keaton, Hot Toy Batman. Meet Mini Little Batman. You guys gonna be good? Cool. Hey, what is up, Internet? This is Kyle with Slapshot Toys doing issue number 2 of the pool list. And the pool list is going to have new videos every Sunday where I go through my entire pool list and a featured book of the week. But every once in a while I'm going to read something like I did just this other day that just absolutely is fantastic that I can't wait to talk about it. So I'm going to do little special single issues here and there on these trades. Now the book I want to talk about is from Image Comics. It's called God Country, from writer Donny Cates, art by Jeff Shaw, and color by Jason Wordie. So the story that God Country tells takes place in western Texas, a small little rural town. Our main character's name is Roy. He has actually moved his family back to this town to take care of his father that has Alzheimer's, who's really starting to feel the effects of the disease. And one night there's this massive tornado, this massive storm that rips through their town, destroys his father's house. Family pretty much thinks that the storm has claimed their father's life, only to find Roy's father coming from the wreckage of the house with a magical sword that not only is this a magical sword, but it's also restored all the memories that his father has lost to the disease. The only catch is the sword belongs to a god who will stop at nothing to get it back. It's an unbelievable just story. Now you can read this story just as a general an epic fantasy, if you will. There's enough just kind of world building with the kind of mystical gods, the magical sword. There's a ton of action, a ton of awesome battle scenes. You could definitely read it just as your straightforward fantasy story, but there's so much more to this book. The character development in this book is phenomenal. Even at the beginning of the book, like I was saying with the Alzheimer's disease, you really feel this family struggles, especially the son Roy, as he doesn't know what to do. His father has this terrible illness that has pretty much taken his whole life away from him. But his father is obviously a very stubborn, very strong man who can't remember things and can't remember his own son, and his son doesn't know what to do because he's moved back, he's uprooted his entire family, his wife and his child, to take care of his father. They were happy with their lives where they were from. It's a very unique, struggling kind of family, and you really feel through Donny Cates' writing just how much hurt this family is going through, not really knowing what to do. And from there it just takes on. Every decision that this family faces through these kind of mystical gods coming and trying to take this sword from their father, you feel every one of them, and it's just a beautifully emotional tale. I mean, this is one of those books that I read all, I think it's 6 issues. This is a mini series. It's all into this one trade. I didn't even put it down once. I read the entire thing cover to cover, and it was, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, it really kind of moved me with some of the decisions that are made for this family and some of the sacrifices and things that are given in the book, and it's just absolutely brilliant. And some of the themes that this book tackles with family and love and just the sacrifices that parents make for their children. I mean, it's beautifully captivating, and it's entertaining, it's exciting, it's moving. It's just a wonderful comic, and I can't say enough words about it. And that's the reason I really wanted to do this review as quickly as I could, just to kind of get the word out there. And if you have any interest in comics, if you just want to read a phenomenal fantasy setting kind of type tale that have like just wonderful character development, wonderful world building, this is the book for you, and I really wanted to get the word out. All right, so that is going to do it for my little spoiler-free review of God Country. There's so much more that I really want to get into specifics, but I don't want to ruin the book for anybody. I just really wanted to get the word out there. This is a phenomenal book. It may have flown under the radar just a little bit. Make sure you guys try to get a copy. It's unbelievable. So that is going to do it for me this evening. I want to thank you guys so much for checking out these videos. If you guys have read God Country, let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Love to hear your thoughts on some of these books. I will have my normal pool list issue up on Sunday. I think I have 4 comics, and I'll do a spotlight trade, so be on the lookout for that. Other than that, that's going to do it for me this evening. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I'll catch you later. See ya.